face.
How the meetup worked? Well, Tato joined right away, like, let's go Discord. I joined with Tatito only, that was kind of plan. And then suddenly Nili shows up. And a few moments later, Jordan and Viper. And they were like, what's your plan? I was like, I'm discussing with Tato to make Koreans. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, here's the practice to Koreans. So you needed to base, like, the most important on the draft is to base your strategy on some home up. To have one clear home up and maybe take away from his home ups as well. Predicting his home up.
Tequila man. Frickin' nice games. Really happy
Tequila boy.
D3 flowers.
So the plan was like, I was looking through Lily's draft. Cannot show all the drafts now, like against Vilas, against Hera as well. He was taking Saracens instantly. His second pick was Saracens. And why he picked Saracens? Because every time he played the water map. So I decided to pick Catalyst, forcing to go for the Saracens right away, leaving me room for the better tiers, and prepare the counter to that. That's where I start basing the strategy. Well, I say I, it's actually us. I don't even know. The Viper biggest input was making fun of me not even knowing the names, and I'm in the finals. The map names, I absolutely don't know. That was his biggest input right there. Like, I was calling like Fridge Lake. What's Fridge Lake? Daut, man. You don't even know freaking maps. I know how they look. The names are read in my head and they stack like that.
Congrats on the well-deserved win. Enjoy the throne.
And my second plan was to take Ethiopians fast because Lyria loves them. Wasn't even planning to play them, but I just needed them, so Lyria doesn't have them. And that was a Viper input as well. Okay, take Ethiopians. Don't go into Archer Micro. Go for the 3TC bomb. Scare him with the fast castle age time. That's the meta right now. Ethiopians instant castle age. So he's scared, playing defensive while you're booming at home. It was a good plan. I kind of threw. I was wasting army left and right. So that was a big misplay by me.
For slaying the field like a total beast. It was surreal, the stuff of legends. After the game, your interview and stream made me cry. GG's and love you, man.
Hector's, man. Appreciate that. The messages like that I'm getting is... I know I felt like that. And I guess the energy like that was going across whole freaking world. Everyone could follow the game. And Highlander, appreciate the sub as well. Mem interior was better than Red Bull 1. Red Bull 1 was a professional, like they keep it professional. And Mem was honestly happy and gave me the support and love. There's a difference, like different type of interviews. So I was saying the Viper plan was to just go Ethiopians, go fast castle age, get him scared, and boom at home. It almost worked out, but I was too greedy, sending crossbow to pick up the villagers and just getting trapped. That was really bad by me, but a good plan, I must say. And then the next plan, Kaboob. We have the similar scenario, and this is where Lyric shines the most. Like, everybody else played how I designed them to play. That's kind of rude to say. They were my puppets, man. I make them do I basically picked the tiers for them, and games went how I wanted it, but not against Lyri. Lyri took Incas, so I don't have them, and he didn't go Village of War. I went Bulgarians to counter the Village of War. Lyri was like, fuck that, I'm not doing that. I will just beat you straightforward. He surprised me there. And that's like what Lyri was doing the whole tournament as well, right? Against Vilas. He let Vilas take Aztecs, and he didn't play the same as he did against Hera when he lost against Aztecs. Yeah, that young boy got so much potential, man. Playing smart and thinking smart before the game as well. Okay, Koreans plan. I think I only did one Koreans game. This was when we all practice. Yeah, we were more brainstorming than anything. I didn't have time. Yeah. The Robo was always like, when are we gonna start? When are we gonna start? Doubt, why are you not answering? So this was how it was supposed to look. If I didn't have time to do at least this one practice game, this is how the game would look and I will lose the tournament. Then the villagers forward to Tarash him, making few galleys to snipe the fish bomb and take it from there. Yeah, I'm just kidding about Robo. Obviously, it's a lot of work for him. He needs to respect the dates, and he's doing absolutely amazing job. Now, this is the problem. Like, for me, so many stuff are happening. I need to micro the water, need to micro the land, need to take care of the scout, need to balance economy, and need to know where to make the next tower, right? You need to scout him, you need to know everything. So you need crazy APM, which I don't have. And first tower also needs to be safe, so he doesn't village reward you and you're dead right away. And basically, the plan...
Your fans are proud of you.
That's insane. Black bowling, appreciate the $50, man. Now I lost the train of the thoughts. Yeah, the plan was like... The thought process went like this. Tarzan's play is to abuse market, sell stone, click up. If he sells the stone, he cannot stop the tower rush. That was the original idea. And we see the problem with it. The tower rush came that fast that he sees it. He doesn't even have the market yet, so he can react. He got villagers and gold, he can even buy the next tower, and I'm fully stopped. So this was the practice game, and we realized it's not going to work. If this worked out, I would pick this as my home map right away, but I leave this as last and like, okay, when we are there to this game, I will make something happen. So in the end, I just decide to go for the kind of original plan, a bit slower. Like, snipe his fish bomb. Well, actually, we can go through the game, right? And talk, chat while the game is running. But obviously, the original plan didn't work out, and it was a good game to practice before the tournament. It got a lot of potential, but needs a bit of tweaking here and there.
Tournament result, but can you beat the expert AI in Empire Wars as well?
Not sure about that. Jeffy Spoon, appreciate that. Best game of the series. Yeah, it was insane. How often did you forget the bow stone into this tournament? A lot, because the games are messy and you like use market to click up. Then you don't have that farm economy and food income to actually get economy upgrades. So I decide similarly. Snipe first, like take it step by step. In the practice against Tato, I learned that I cannot be all over the place, and like his scout was killing my wood villagers without me noticing. I'm not fast enough. So step by step. First focus on sniping his fishbone. First focus on finding the dock, right? So I know where the fishbone is. Hide my galleys. Like every move got it purpose, right? Find the galleys, wait until he attacks my fishbone. Well, fishbone, fishing ships. Then I can go snipe his.
Where is your webcam, man?
There you go. First step completed. You see, I would lose if I went tower rush and everything. This villager would be dead. It will still die. Let's not look at that. But just saying, a lot of things going on, and I cannot handle that. So step by step webcam. Get it for the future streams. Today is a chill stream. You see, that's my APM. I don't want him to think that I'm giving up water, right? I'm still producing. The galleys are cheaper for my save. It's fine. It's absolutely not important that he will win the water. I just want him to overproduce the galleys. And obviously snipe his fishbone. Doing that, I prepare the archer landing. And this is kind of really unfortunate. You saw the last game when I practiced that how the map looks like. This walling area,
준비.
it's too simple. I cannot say it's unfortunate because, well, actually I didn't see it. But then again, my fault for not scouting it. I should have scouted that. And then I would know I cannot be that side. And just go for the other side. Which is again goddamn easy to roll. Freaking Leary luck. That's classic luck. Like, if he attacked me from this side, how would I wall it? Impossible. And he like make a mark in the house and he's fully walled. That was kinda unfortunate. I did not scout properly. But even if I did, I would still go same. Okay, on the water, I snipe. He will have the leftover galleys that will do nothing the whole game basically, so I do not care about that. As long as we have the same economy, the galley number will not affect. They're good for map control. In Imperial Age, in Feudal and Castle Age, they are useless. Still have the 2 flags in. Maybe, I think it would be smarter if I get the fishing ships here. It was important so he can over-invest, which he did not. He's a smart player. Actually, he did make a few extra. Yeah, he definitely over-invest. I think we can even check like this. Military. Okay, I lost 6 units. And he produced more than 12 galleys. So I produced 6 galleys, he produced 12. He won the water, but I feel like a winner there. He invests more into the water that is not paying off hugely here. What is paying off for him a lot is my Star Rush and Archers not doing anything right now. Capoch, man. Old but not dead, man. Old but not dead.
저요?
This point I got a bit nervous and too greedy, right? You will see that I will aim to get those towers up. And like I'm in Castle Age, I know he will have some type of the fish boom and Saracens boom on the land with the market. He is ahead in economy. Let's see how it actually looked. Yeah, he is ahead in economy. I see the mangonel and I'm pushing the tower. At this moment I made the decision. It's only 3 crossbow. I know he's not fully walled, I see that. 1 mangonel will have to chase me. Getting the crossbow upgrade, I felt worth it. And it was worth it. Like I sniped at least 3-4 villagers and forced a lot of idle. This tower is useless. I'm still I'm trying to make something happen with those towers. Like that's the Korean's weapon. They do not need to do that. My idea was to block those dogs and get my own dog so I can get turtles and snipe the fish bomb he's having, which obviously he does. Even expand nicely, man. How did I win this game? He didn't make any mistake.
저요?
This was a flawless opening for Leary.
아무런?
He secured the water with slightly over-invest, but then he already expanded for the good fish boom. He reacted with the Magna right away. Only mistake was not fixing the wall right away.
대기.
So basically what happened on land, I invest 3 crossbow, he invested into Magna, Siege Workshop, Monastery, 3 Mangonels, and he's still losing villagers. This is where like comeback was possible. That was a really worth it for me. And the masterpiece move. Cavalry Archers. How not to love that unit. The reasoning for Cavalry Archers, it's actually simple. Like they're bad unit with slow attacking, but I see that he's now fully open. With those towers he won't be able to wall so easily. I will be able to pass by anywhere. They got mobility, Mangonels will not kill them.
준비.
Look at them, man. Look at they cannot kill anything, man. It's insane how bad it is. Like in the end, you just give up. Like, okay, I cannot kill. Let's go for something else. They shoot slow and they miss a lot. Okay, let's go for the next version. This one is dead. This one is going to die. Not even that one. Not even that one.
أهلا. ألو. Yeah.
It's a good mobile unit, a lot of HP. The Magnal defense will not play any role there. I picked 2 villagers. So the cavalry archers were worth it. My micro should be a bit better to snipe few extra villagers, but definitely worth it. Like right now in the land, he invests a lot more than me. Look at all this. Like this is thousands of the resources, and he's still losing villagers. So I was like feeling confident right now. I did the damage. I can focus on booming. Let's see what happens in him. The next move should be sniping his fish bomb, which I did a bit later, I must say. Should have been sooner. But right now, game is somewhat even. He got few more villages, but if you don't... I have more villages, but with fishing ships, he's a bit ahead. So right now my economy is actually better. You prefer villager over the fishing ship as game goes on. Like the fish is already not that efficient for him. Like this maybe seemed like a stupid move as well. Sniping the galleys there. Why he did that? So he sees the attack, he reacts to that. So I can get the castle up without being a Daut castle. Just being annoying to the galleys so he doesn't move right away, deny me. Buying a little bit of time. Nothing special.
أمر مستعد.
I played with the spearman as well. Like I was really scared of the knight's landing, but this is a difference in tournament game. If it was a rated game, I'm sure Leary would already send some knights here being annoying. Right now, his mindset is he won the water, he got the fish bomb, he stopped my landing. Let's go for the imp. No need to take the risk. I learned that in the KOTD. You have to take risks. Even if you're a better player, even if you're in better spot. Sometimes, a lot of times, you have to take the risk. Like, if you take the risk and you lose, you will respect yourself tomorrow. If you play scared and lose, you will feel like a shit tomorrow.
نعم.
So yeah, I think he really doesn't feel the best in this game. If he went landing and I stopped him, he'll be like, good job Daut, you stopped my landing. You prepared that so well. But now he basically didn't play the game. He was just like controlling water and waiting for something to happen. Playing too safe. Oh, this is actually... The transport landing is something Viper told me before the series. Like, watch out on that map. Even if Larry wins the water, he will go for the transport landing. Exactly what he did. Reason for that is to bypass everything. If he went by the foot, right? I would see him. He got what map control, he can do that, but he would get spotted. Well, I was damn lucky to spot it with monks, so...
مستعد.
But if I didn't spot this in time, could be disaster. So I could react to this landing right away with a tower, which is good for the Koreans. And also, we'll add extra range, add scums, free armor for them, quite good. Losing voice. Lock Clapper, land and archer, fish the subs boys.
مستعد.
Let's pretend this did not happen. Did they just get 2 markets? I was a bit shaky then as well. I got 2 markets, okay. Mod Master and the Max Rocky, appreciate the primes. Yeah, I got 2 markets. When you're struggling to hold, would rather have extra range, right? So yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. But like, if there is any good sieve to stop this landing, it's freaking Koreans. You have the guard tower right away. You have the skunks with the armor right away. Arbalest push will not break this. Arbalest push will not break this. And after I stop that, the score is deceiving. The score is water. Let's see the villager count. I'm ahead in villagers. And that's combined with the fish monkey he's having. So my economy is better here. But he got the timing attack with the fast imp that is slowly slipping away. Build more villagers. Appreciate the sub. Yeah, now he needs to do. He probably guesses that I'm up. Like, I'm not that big of a pleb. And I don't want to get out of the scums until I reach Imperial Age. Getting that +4 armor. Like, it's not only it's free. That's not the point. It's instant. And the timing here is crucial, right? I still got out because he died on the tower, so I will have the kill, and Imperial Age will be in a second. We'll be able to clean that. But, like, look, they're doing nothing now to my scrums. Nothing. If I had to research it, wait for like 1 minute, he maybe will be able to break it. It's crazy how important that was. Crazy, crazy. Anything instant is too good. After holding this push, seeing my economy is healthy, and maybe most importantly, I did not waste much of a gold unit, right? But he did waste Arbalest, he did make Onagers, he did make Monks, that's a lot of gold investment. My map vision, basically all visible, I'm controlling all the gold spots. I felt I can win this, I'm favorite now. I just don't need to survive his landing. Not sure how much he will commit. I see the stables, so I'm guessing he will commit a lot. I just need to hold it. Eventually, I will win as game goes on. Also, Koreans, cheaper galleys, giving the goal control, more of the map. Those towers are still doing the work, like denying the stone, denying the wood lines, and basically giving me a lot of vision. I just needed, like at this point, Leary is on the timer. He needs to make something happen. And he's trying from both angles. I really played strong, like doing all that. I would guess that he would try from the other angle. I already prepared the towers. Keep upgrade for free. Helps a lot from any type of the landing. And doing all that, I'll take the water. Snipe his fish boom. Why not? And go for the wagons. Like, my economy says go for the wagons. I listen to my economy. Wagons was the way.
Congratulations, Daut. I cheered for you since the qualifiers.
Frank, appreciate that. Updog as well, guys. Appreciate all of the support. Yeah, I was thinking what unit should I waste gold on. And like, wagons made perfect sense. What can Assassins do against wagons? Camels will not work. Camels will work. But that's a gold unit to counter gold unit. And I have an easy counter of halves. And on top of that, wagons will be stopped by camels if we fight here in the middle of map. If we fight below my castle and towers, camels will not work. So basically, if he makes camels to stop my wagons, he's only buying time. He will never be able to push wagons with camels. Impossible. Just hit and run, hide in the castle. Castle is also doing amazing job against camels, so if he goes for the camels, he's just surviving, he cannot win. So, wagons, the way to go. Why didn't he go for the right side? He did eventually, right? You see that? Like, he got the transport and he aimed for this side. Trying to see where my resources were. I think it was just random. It was close, right? Like, there's no big decision behind that. Tango, man. Thank you, man, a lot for those bits.
Congrats to the Lord.
Oh, and my day as well.
My brother and I tell everyone it was because you played with us. Clearly.
Pete and George, thank you guys. Obviously, the coaching from you guys was helpful here. And when you get traded by Leary, produce villagers, just produce villagers. I see my population is healthy. I'll be able to produce army. As long as you don't drop the villager count heavily, I don't care losing them. Like on Arabia type of map, where you're basically unlimited with resources, losing the villager herds. Here, you don't care about losing villagers. Not that many, not that much.
Amazing performance.
Thank you, Jojo. Odysseus. Thank you, guys. And then you see the score lead as well. You feel good about your decision making with the wagons, and you see the score lead, you know it's over. The next problem was this one. I just needed to address that. What I should have done is get the halves maybe a bit sooner. But it's like the siege workshops, just because of this tower, he had to make the siege workshop so far away. This tower is like MVP. He stopped his progressing with the first push of Arbalest, and now forced him to make the siege workshop so far away. Like it's 2 screen away. Until he gets to me, I have time to prepare reaction. If it was instantly here, you don't know how many rounds are inside, you don't know what to do. So I have my army on the other side pushing there, and long distance here. If I see he's sending like 20 rounds, 1000 camels, I have time to send the wagons back and defend that. It's so important that he is 2 screens away. I'm just keeping an eye on that and see if I will need to go back or not. Right now I'm using that army mostly to secure the castle and get the extra gold spot, which is like crucial as game goes on. Not trying to advance. Okay, I see the rams. Only 3 rams. I don't think I need to send everything back, right? I have light cap, they're good against rams. I have castle, I have TC, the castles should melt. I still think I sent something back. Or I think I said the waypoint. Yeah. I say the waypoint that reinforcements go there. But I would like that I did is get the armor and HP upgrade on the castles. That would be helpful.
Obviously, it is the punishment coins that get you used to playing technically bad units and strategies.
Punishment coins for win. Good, you see that? Oh, and that was actually spontaneous.
Watch when you have traps in Lieri base. You housed him by like 15 pop or something.
Oh. Did not notice that. But like I said, when I saw the number of the rams is not that big, I can continue pushing, no need to go back. Switch to the calves, I realize I will need them. He will switch to the camels and I need to deal with the castles. Just need to hold this side. This is unstoppable for him. So just holding this side is all I need to do. Waste all the villagers, waste everything, just hold it. I overproduce villagers. I think I'm still producing, maybe not anymore. Because I know I will lose them to stop the rams. You cannot afford the dropping behind the 100 villagers. Then you're in trouble. So just keep producing. As you lose, you produce new one and you're good to go. Yeah, I did overproduce villagers. But for that reason. You can easily delete them later, but if you're like drop very low on the villagers, you can get destroyed. Genki got steamroll out of control. And water, I think I did have the turtles there. Yeah, I sniped his whole fish boom, so this is also a problem. Like, you got 10 population stuck on water doing nothing. That's 10 units that could be helping here, like 10 rams, 10 population. Like, you don't want to delete, but they're useless.
You are simply the goat.
Baru, appreciate that. Oh, this with the prime as well. Thank you guys for the support. Here I overcommit slightly. I see he's switching to the camels. I do have an amazing army, but I was like calculating, even if I lose the fight, I will kill a lot, and the traps will clean his economy, will make him completely open. It's like in the Braveheart. I can afford reinforcements, he cannot. So let's sacrifice this, make it as efficient as possible. He's losing his economy, I will reinforce, he will not, and I will win the game later on. Yeah, it doesn't feel good for that army, but it was actually there to die. Like, I will switch to the halves as well. I don't care losing the wagons anymore that heavily. I know a lot of top players like Viper Larry babysit the gold units.
Congrats
Not my
on the
way.
win. Great games. Where can I buy the Daut CA t-shirts?
Hoopla, thank you for the 5, man. Think about the CA emote first. Use up the Irish. Ah, you remember the movie. Exactly. Nah,
Thanks
here
for
it's
the
over.
super. Oh wait.
Here it's absolutely over. Boska, not anymore, not anymore. Not at least yesterday. Yeah, this is exactly what happened. As basically predicted, I will lose it eventually. But he lost all his economy, all TCs. And I will have reinforcements ready with the huge economy. I don't care about the wagons, I will replace them with the hubs. That will melt the camels. So it kind of went according to the plan. Although the smarter way would be just back away, delete maybe some villages and free up the spot for house. Not my way. I played the war game. Nah, here it's all. Let's see the Larry point of view. Oh, he doesn't have a... I'm trying to jump to the TC. He doesn't have a single TC, man. He doesn't have a single TC.
Macro wins are much more impressive than micro wins.
Damn right, man. Damn right. Let's take, appreciate that.
Thank you, Lord, for the great performance and inspirations.
You can. Thank you for so many bits, man, and support. And what I wanted to say, like, Leary resigned this game, ready to go for the last game with these resources and this population. I didn't even realize that. Like, it was such a checkmate position.
Daut,
There
when
is no
will
need
you
to play
show
on.
us the Slavs versus
But like,
Franks game?
why? Slavs against France game? Which one was that? The Takama, where I kind of failed. It clicking up for some reason. We can go through that one. I went from the, like, not in the exact order of the games being played. I'm going to the order like the plans were made. The GL team were helping make the plans and how we make them. I discuss with you guys and then show you the game. Like the draft with Larry. That's helpful here. 3,000 viewers? That's solid. That's solid. I could get used to that. Again, thank you guys. Draft.
Now it's time for the top 50 for AoE 3 you promised us.
Oh, right. But there is no time and there's so much things going on. Like, we have big show matches. There is a DLC coming out. There's how is that play tournament? Yeah, Hidden Cup. Yes, I don't need to worry about qualifiers, but still, been nice to practice for that. But yeah, I will try to get AoE. I do want to play a little bit of that game as well. Bright Confusion, appreciate the Prime, Jet Took with the bitties, and Randy as well with the Prime. Thank you guys.
Amazing games for an amateur.
Amateurs are fighting back. Hamburgers.
Daut man, can't tell you how happy I am for you, for me, for everybody. I always knew you could do it, just didn't know I'd have to wait 4 freaking years to see it. Congrats.
Trollabot 50. Thank you. That's a trolla. Art of Troll. Thank you, man. You'll be happy it's only 4 years. Didn't think it was possible anymore. It happens sometimes. I guess
Let's
everything
keep this
went correct.
celebration rolling.
Forger and Maniac. You see the primes. I'm 35 years old. Actually 36 in July, so technically 36 in this year.
Me seeing Daut win. Finally. Hope for us old men. Me as soon as I play. Lose every single game, but it's worth it.
You know, fish the 5 and we met with the sub. What name I would prefer in the...
Congratulations, Lord. Beautiful games.
Thank you again, man. I guess they're always going with the new names. I'm not sure. Probably I'll be the some type of the princess again. The last game was sick. Yeah, the last game I cannot even describe. We will go for to that a bit later. Maybe we go for the Arabia. I want to see what happened there, if I had a chance. Like, drafting didn't go absolutely according to the plan. Yeah, this is actually a sick mobile, Leary. What I did to the ACCM, Leary did to me. Like, on the Springs map, there's a lot of surefish. Indians are the best, right? Leary knew I will go for Indians there, and he prepared counter with the Aztecs. That was an insane play. That was such a thinking ahead. Now the difference is, I know that he knows. I already know that he knew that he was going to go Aztecs. Yeah, we will go through that game next then. I knew that he will go Aztecs on that map because his practice partner is Hera. In the Hidden Cup 4, no, Hidden Cup 3, there was one more surefish map where Indians were dominating, and Hera went Aztecs to stop Daut Indians, and he won the game. So I was sure they have the similar approach here, similar way of thinking. He thinks he can outsmart me. Aslan, yeah, that's the map. Getting outsmart 2002.
Did anyone else Bible thump when
Born.
Daut finally did it yesterday?
Thinks he can go one step ahead of me. Yeah, let's go to that game. So, what should be his plan on this map? Deny me the surefish. How will he deny me the surefish? He knows I will use the scout opening, right? 3 privileges, the food income is insane. He knew that every game, this was my home map. The plan is always to send extra villages here and abuse that. So he probably wants to add another barrack. I did expect another barrack. He actually had the range. And Spearman Eagle Rush this. I just make instant tower and tell you, screw you, Leary. Instant tower and send everything to his lake. The map is always like this. If your lake, your surefish is here, his is on the opposite side, so I knew where to go. And then when I saw the Spearman, I was like, ha, I know you, Leary. I know your plan. So obviously when he sees the tower is there, he'll go for my economy. I tried to wall. Was thinking this would be a no because I didn't expect archers. A bit fail of scouting, right? A lot of is going on. It's tournament. Stupid guy. Giving him time to wall. That was a bit of a fail. But the plan worked out. Oh, and this was so tilting. Like, oh, look guys, what? You will see the scouts getting stuck here on this terrain for some reason constantly. At this point, look, he's stuck. He can move, but he's stuck. He will move later, then get stuck again. Look, it's like playing the TTF racing when the wolves get stuck and you need to constantly click on them. Like, what the fuck was that? So he managed to save the again, stuck. He didn't get quick vault. He got stuck. He got stuck by himself. He didn't quick wall me, he was outside and he got stuck. This got me a bit tilted, I must say. I was quite mad at this point. Like, I should have cleaned everything. Instead, I have a trap scout and him to alive villages on surefish. That was super annoying. While on the land, he forced me to make the scans. I knew I cannot overcommit to the scans. Not against Aztecs. They are useless. I just need like 4 or 5 to defend against archers and that's it. Start adding stables. If we can fast forward, that's exactly what happened. My economy should be a lot better. 3 per villagers. I snipe his villagers, so I should be heavily ahead. It may be played too greedy, like... This is like playing on autopilot. Every time we play Springs, it's against other scout civ and you mass scouts like crazy. Take it from there. In this matchup, maybe you don't need that many scouts. Like, obviously, Mazotziv wants to go for the Castle Age Eagles. And actually, I recognize that. I didn't add more stables. I went to the Castle Age with decent timing. But what I did not recognize is his ability to quick wall. Like, on the way to the Castle Age, I add stables and produce more scouts. That was a mistake. Sure, you have the amazing fishbomb economy. You want to use that food. But if I went for the cavalry archers right away, that would be like genius move. That was the biggest mistake. With the cavalry archers right away and saving all that food for the fast team, game would be over right there. I'm distracting his gold. He's blocked to take the main gold, right? He cannot go eagles. It's obvious that he will go full pikeman. And I played into his hand going for the full canvas and like have. That's where I almost threw it. That was a bit not thinking of during the game. But like I said, it's tournament. You play mostly what you prepare before the match and then you kinda autopilot. React here and there, but it's a lot tougher on the spot to react. Yeah, I'm continue like I want to game the game right away. That's basically it. Here is I have a huge lead. I don't want to go micro. I'm scared old boy against young boy. I want you destroyed. I want you out of the game. And I'm like making camels. Not the best move. Was thinking I still can trade efficiently against pikeman and eagle because I have better economy. Again, the same style like as the water map game. I can replace my units, you cannot yours. Let's see the economy difference. It's only 3 villages ahead. Well, I guess I only sniped 3. But I should have a lot... Okay. Let's try not to fail. Lot better economy. Yeah, it's a better economy, right? It's slightly better. So I was with okayish logic. I have almost double food income, so I can afford bad fights. He cannot. Now not fail. Onto the map. But again, no need to play like that. With cavalry archers, I counter the pikemen and eagles on somewhat. And also, his walls will not be that efficient. I snapped the woodline's game over. I'm just playing like super greedy. And allowing him to do the counter attacks and equal his dollars there as well. This is like thousands and thousands of food wasted for me. I could be up to Imperial Age at this point. With the raid he even equalized. And with the trades he equalized the economy he was missing. So at this point we are more or less at equal spot. The difference is I'm collecting relics. And I am closer to expand. Like he's still fully walled. He doesn't have the map control. Like his vision is nothing. Like this is his map control. He sees nothing. While I have him covered. This is my covering scout. Wood Paladin and the Lossing reach the prize, boys. I think at this point I realized, yeah, I need cavalry archers. And they already had one rage, I even forgot about that. It's later, I remember. But now, he got out. He's able to use gold so he can mass eagles. Not so ideal anymore. I threw my advantage. Did manage to grab a lot of relics at this point, so I did feel okay still. But it wasn't anymore the Tivin I had before. Now we are at equal terms. If nothing, he got a better team now. Are you ready for Drunken Forest? Damn right, man. That's the next big tournament.
And when a hero comes along, Pock Pikachu.
Pikachu, Mario, appreciate that. Yeah, at this point he sees I'm fully cavalry archers, he needs to stop making pikemen. And you can see how fragile his economy is. He doesn't even have the armor upgrade. He couldn't afford anything. If I went cavalry archers right away, he would be instantly dead. I'm giving him an opportunity to come back, but at this point we just play through. Like, there is no more strategical or anything. We just like full muscle. Just full macro. We both fight here and there, poke each other. My army is faster, able to hit and run. He wants to power through with the siege and slower units. Not gonna work, but still doing reasonable damage. Getting top score. If it was any other map, I would probably lose here. But on this map, the gold is so vulnerable. Like, the whole gold spot is basically on one screen. And we share it. So few castles and the mobile units like cavalry archers should be able to dominate. Which they did. Did you shave your beard? Yes, as promised. I'm out bombing him, having the relics. And also... No, I took that a bit later. But still, I'm able to take the safe surefish a bit later for the economy boost. Instead of farms, so obviously a lot better for me. This push, I'm not sure. Probably Lyria was thinking he needs to lose damage, but I don't actually love it. It's a big investment. And like, he is losing mobility now. He needs to babysit those siege units instead of raiding with eagles. So he gives me time to prepare the defense. He cannot fight me. Yeah, he's losing a lot of momentum there. Instead of the siege workshop, he would be better off with just sending eagles to raid and work for the Imperial Age. There's my head. Appreciate that, man. Why not get more fish earlier? A lot of things were happening. I didn't feel comfortable enough, right? I have no vision here. I did need few outposts here earlier, then I could do that. Or most importantly, I needed castle. Like this one. Then I can go to the surefish. Then it's safe to take. Cavalry Archer, best unit in the game. Easily best unit in the game. After getting this castle, I was like, what's his gold control? Mostly used up. If I get another one here, Aztecs are not that dominative anymore. Their eagles are amazing. They're cheap, they're only on gold dependent. But if there is no gold, what can he do? So soon enough I will start working on that new castle. I think I buy a lot of stone. Why not walling economy? It's not that easy, right? Maybe at this point it is. It's when you have over 55 villages. It's not that big an investment to wall, but still. Like, you need to wall a lot. And still, the most important thing is the middle. Would prefer to focus getting castles there and TCs than investing into the walls. And after I saw this castle, okay, I know what I need to do. I wanted the second castle, now I want it even more. It will deny him TC, which is quite expensive. Like, killing TC with a castle, you already kind of return the half for price. And bam, 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 you buy it. And bam. That TC made me just like trigger the castle instantly. Not time to wait. Just buy the damn castle, secure that side. Not risking being Daut castle. Then everything there. And then you feel much more confident. That does the village account. More or less equal. But not gold wise. So, like, technically you can say he can use these gold spots. But if I make a cavalry archer here, they're protected by the castle, hit and run. He cannot. So, same on other side. The only safe gold he can use is on this screen. Like, few thousands left. Man, those Mangoners were so annoying. Oh. You scared me,
I'm late
MATLAB.
to the party. What a mind-blowing performance. You are an absolute baller and legend. I hope they will now put a crown on the top of your head in the Daut Castle mods.
That would make more sense, man. Not a meme anymore. That's a huge donor, man. I appreciate that a lot, man. Thank you for 100. And Ivastia, appreciate the prime. Amazing, amazing support, guys. And here's my point, right? He can take this gold, it's not in range of the castle, but few cavalry archers and then what? He needs to run back, he loses few villages. It's constantly annoying for him. He can never take it really, like for example on Arabia when gold would be here and here, so I cannot control everything. I was a bit nervous here. I was thinking, okay, screw that. I'm not going to fight those Mangolas. Just back away, wait for full upgrades. Not today. Larry did smart walls, making my cavalry archer patrol grow up a little bit. But again, vulnerable on both sides. I think his biggest mistake right now is not having a castle. Yeah. He probably doesn't feel right selling gold to buy the castle, but it was definitely needed. He needs to free at least one side, and the best way to do that is his own castle protection and few traps. Like eagles can snipe my traps, my cavalry archers cannot snipe his traps. So that should be his plan. But his numbers are quite low. Like eagles dominate, but they need a bit higher number to dominate range units. They still get almost one shot here, right? Once they're in close range, they will destroy. But if you lose half of your army before the fight starts, it's a big difference. Like here you can see, when it's enough, I cannot even hit and run. You get overtaken so easily. But when he doesn't have enough, they melt and fight starts and you don't have enough DPS anymore.
Proud of you, way to win one for the old guys.
Nimbictus, appreciate that. Anomanos as well with the prime. Yeah, once you have the critical mount, it's quite unstoppable. And the best thing ever for Indians on this map when you must kill the archers, you don't need farm economy. Everything needs to be on the middle. Gold and wood. For the upgrades you can use surefish or few farms and then you're good to go. Right now he needed probably like honor attack, which he cannot afford obviously. But honor attack would be the way. I'm not scared of him. Stop killing yourself, Larry. Again, I have to repeat, when the numbers are not high enough, when the fight starts, he loses half of his eagles, and then there is not enough DPS to clean my cavalry archers, and an easy fight. He never got that right mass to take convincing fights, and then the Aztec would dominate. And, as said earlier, castle protecting them. He, in theory, got this gold free, but I snipe, I go back, I snipe, I go back. Same on this other side. Those two castles were the key. And that's something I realized, like, I didn't have a clean plan about those castles, like. I just realized in the game that's my only chance to win. At this point I'm banking extra food so I can afford light cav, make some stables, free the economy, and basically game is over. Played out with his back, we did that at the beginning. The theory, yes, like I get a lot of messages with that, and I'm repeating myself a lot, but the hype I felt absolutely insane.
Always cheered for you, Daut.
DDK,
Thank you for that performance.
and thank you for that sub.
Here is to many more.
Yeah, he got the idea for the, again, castle on the bad spot. He needs to protect gold. The traps are an amazing spot with the hill, but never enough eagles. If only I did cavalry archers right away, game would be different. Sultans, they're worth it. I was about to get it. Yeah, I remember that. But the game was already kind of over. At first you want to prioritize army stability. If you lose that whole army against the eagles, you lose the game. So I needed to be stable first. Banking, thank you subs, man. Thank you a lot for that. Thank you, man, again. Well, last game we saved for the last. That was such a good game. Go back to the drafting. So, Arabia. We can go through Arabia now. Like I said earlier, Viper gave me idea to use Ethiopians there. I had all my saves planned for each map. I was stuck not having Ethiopians anywhere. So I was thinking, let's just throw them on Arabia and see how it goes. Obviously, they're amazing there. Gamble that game out. I was not thinking I can beat Arabia, win Arabia against Libya anyway. And his plan was just boom out, take him by surprise with that. I think that could work out if I was a bit less greedy. It'd be nice to check record game to see that. Also about the rest of us, Lowland. He went humans here. Something that was done previously in the tournament as well. In the last Red Bull. I learned how to counter that during the practice as well. That I had the set. That's something I already felt like I won as well. So basically I knew he will take humans on the lowland. That's basically how you play the there is no other reason to take humans but on the lowland. So idea is take the Berbers. But for the fast castle, not make a stable. Meta play is like a make a stable with Berbers. We can actually go through that game first. I'm already talking a lot about that game. That was basically what's even there. Exactly. Like, meta on this map is open stable. Open stable, make scouts, be annoying, go castle age, voila. I know he's humans. I know I will not do any damage here with the stable. I'm not making stable. I'm making economy. I'm making spearmen to be able to poke here and there to kill his scout. Maybe he's opening scouts as well. I'm not sure anymore. So I set my scout away to see the TC to confirm that he's just booming. I see the TC. I'm chilling. I didn't even need to wall. I'm not sure why I invest so much into walls. I guess why not? His map was insanely bad, I must say. He was really unlucky with the map. That was really, really bad map. Like with the humans, you want berries or gold at least to be safe. You want to boom. I mean, the map is similar. Go with that. The map, we have the same map. We have exactly the same map. It just his approach is to boom, so. Cheaper, man.
Thank you for putting these young folks in their place. Smile GGS to all and congrats on the victory. Well deserved.
Thank you so much for 100, man. Cheaper, man. Thank you. Thank you a lot, man. Amazing, amazing support. And James plays. Thank you for the prime. That's a lot. Yeah, so basically we had the equal maps. But either way, I didn't know if he'll get a good map or bad. The plan is be annoying with the spearman now when I see his map is bad. Disturb the berries, disturb the gold. Mostly berries, so he doesn't have the constant wheel production and castle each time he would like to have. It will be interesting actually to check the village account going up for humans here. But just be annoying here, maybe make him abandon that berries. That slows down humans a lot. I learned that during the KOTD. Humans depend on that berry a lot for early boom. He did have stave deers. Didn't know that. That was quite helpful for him. And go for a castle age. Now, normally, if I didn't see his map, I would go one stable, 3 TC instantly. But after seeing his goal, his second TC exposed, everything being so exposed, I was like, screw it, let's go second stable, farm the farms, invest that wood into farms, so I'm able to produce a lot of knights and pressure that off. I kind of shift the plan according to the map here a little bit. Instead of full boom, go first for the full pressure. And because his map is so bad, he will need to click up really fast as well. And to do that, he needs to idle. He needs to idle and he needs to use market. I'm only like 60% faster Castle Age and he's like 8 villages ahead. But that's like the... It feels like... Oh man, what is this here? Like... Same Castle Age time, 30 villages ahead. But those 30 villages is like... 650 food wasted. Let's say wasted. It's like... He's carrying 600 food less. It takes time for them to pay off. So... He cannot produce the knights and the villagers. He will have the less. He's only one stable, no upgrades as well. Forcing them idle, sniping here and there. And again, this boy is brilliant. I see this guy winning tournaments in future. He knows he won't be able to keep up with knights. He's playing against Berbers. Berbers got cheaper knights. His economy is fragile. He's going for the pikeman. Super smart move. If you keep it up like this, maybe we ball all 4. Oh, we hear Edgar, wish the 5 subs, and Jabail, wish the sub as well. MBT6, and Speed to the moon, so many subs. Yeah, super smart play reactively by Lyric here. So, I see all those pikemen. I know I'm not breaking anymore. Let's switch to the boom. Now, this is what I want to see. I'm switching to the boom. And the village account. Quite a lot less. I do have map control. I do control the middle where all gold is. But I still like his position better here right now. Like, the difference between humans and Berbers here is he's kind of on the timer. As game goes on, the Berbers economy bonus lasts forever. Humans economy bonus is wearing off with the TC. My knights and camels will be cheaper forever. So as game goes on, Berbers will be much better. And on top of that you have the camel archer, which is like the best unit in the game. So I just needed to survive. I was thinking he will pressure me soon enough. I did make knights whenever I can, just to keep him at home. I knew there was possibility if I stop making knights, that he will show up with the siege workshop, get the cap tram, put the spikemen in, and basically get me off the middle. So I did mass some knights, and most importantly, I wanted castle. I wanted that castle right away. I knew I need Camel Archer to start massing them against humans, to counter the pikemen, and to control the middle. You obviously check the upgrades in the game. You see the knights are not upgraded. I know he will not try to pressure me anymore. If he is pressuring, he's pressuring with the pikemen, but most likely he just wants to boom. And the village account is equalizing. This is what I want to see. What do you guys think? What's the economy difference here?
Daut, you're a beast. Congrats, dude.
Atlas, man, with the huge zone as well. I appreciate that a lot, man. Economy difference? I would say more or less the same. Right? So we have the same economy here. He still got a few more villages, but my will work faster forever. And most importantly, maybe, he invests a lot into useless pikemen. That's a lot of momentum and a lot of economy loss. He will not be able to do anything. He's just defending. He's defending his economy, and our economies are almost equal. And I'm getting the castle up. I'm getting the counter into his pikemen. So the only thing he can do right now is switch to the stable units to counter my camel archers, which in theory should be the counter unit, right? Knight should counter the cavalry, the archer unit, but not the archer unit on the horsey or on the camel. I had some missed moments here with the knights, obviously. Was trying to find the damage where I cannot. Basically, what I should have done with the knights is stand them in this corner of the map and wait 10 more minutes until they hit Imperial Age and use them again. Right now, I'm forcing something with this knight that you cannot do anything. Like, he's fully walled, he got the pikeman defense, he got TC defense. You're just wasting them. So, I'm not even kidding. Put them in the corner and wait. They'll hold the value again in the Imperial Age. When the game gets open, and he's like chopping out the woodlines and breaking out the palisades. Then send them again to raid. They will be annoying, like that's a powerful unit no matter the age. This is disgusting to watch. Hurts to watch, man. Knocking COE free to the sub. The village account. Well, he's still ahead. He's still ahead. But that's like we are watching now and the stats are close in the game. You don't know if you need to snipe villager or not, so you kind of want to force the issue when you invest into knights that heavily. But actually, not on this map. This map is all about the middle. And I put outpost. I want to see if he's expanding there.
Best unit.
You know it, Hyuna the best. And this is like the point. The pikemen are useless unit now. You would be better off just deleting them. Well, my knights would hold a lot of meaning now defending against his raids as well. I just needed to put them back home. They base them for nothing. Speed up a little bit. But at this point the game is over.
Congratulations, Daut. This was a fun series to watch.
Thank you, Milas. Wish the 5-man. Thank you a lot. Yeah, at this point, game is over. I control the middle of the castle. I have camel archers. Like I said, Berber villages will walk faster whole game, so my economy will always be more solid. I just need to hold. I just need to hold his raids, and if possible, prevent him from taking the gold. Which I think I did a decent job. Yeah, he's quite ahead in economy, but to produce camel archers, you don't need a crazy amount of the farms, which is the most expensive booming economy. You just need wood and gold, and that's what I have. Obviously, when you see that you're a top score, you feel more confident that his economy did not skyrocket out of control. A bit of a blunder not to see that. They have a good outpost, but this is the only one I didn't check. Yeah, I needed castle in there. Yeah, I'm forcing the issue again. I don't need to send the camel archers to raid. That's the mistake I make often and something I need to work on. I have the lead. I don't need to make the moves. I have the battle tip. I have the lead. If those camel archers are at home instead of the raiding, that's it. He's in checkmate position. Now, with going kind of base trade scenario, I'm giving him chance to come back. Obviously, at this point, my economy is fully up. I still have some defense castles. It's not so easy to come back, but giving him the chance for no reason. Realize his goal is here finally with the outpost. And we'll try whole game to make few camel archers there so he cannot use the gold. Yeah, I sacrifice a lot of my economy when he raid me, and then I lose the camel archers as well. If they're at home, I would not lose a single villager, and I would have them alive right now. So, would be slightly different right now. Still, my population is higher, I have the better unit, I'm in a good spot. 100 villages when you mass a wood gold unit is more than enough. Like you see, wood you just need for the upgrades. When you mass range units, and when it's camel archer you don't even need that. Elite upgrade is costing the wood. This is where I don't know I didn't make a few bomber cannons to snipe the Trevor. Did not work out, but at least I kill all. But the goal control. The goal control is fully mine. The goal control combined with more efficient fights. He's using his cavalry gold unit to kill the villagers, which I replaced because food, while my camel archer number are just growing and growing. Like, the military number, it's quite a big difference. It's quite a big difference. So yeah, the game was definitely over here. Mr. Natmuk, appreciate that sub as well. Yeah, the game was over here. I think he should resign after he got the paladins, yeah. So another one going to the plan. And mounted archer, the best type of the archer. Just one moment, I'm talking a lot. I need a drink.
I remember you winning Viper in Clash of the Hippo 1 finals because of your supreme macro. Now you beat MBL, Yo, ACCM, Kapok and Lyra with supreme macro and micro. I enjoyed this tournament a lot. Non-meta is the future and 1985 is...
Okay, back. And I just saw a huge support while I was away. I will repeat the message. Sorry guys for having to hear it twice, but first time.
I remember you winning Viper in Clash of the Hippo 1 finals because of your supreme macro. Now you beat MBL, Yo, ACCM, Kapok and Lyra with supreme macro and micro. I enjoyed this tournament a lot. Non-meta is the future and 1985 is...
Retro Shift, appreciate that a lot. The download, the message, the everything. And I wouldn't say with micro, but yeah, not even that much macro. My macro was not that insane. It was more of decision making and the drafting. Everything went more or less according to the plan. Even the games I lost went according to the plan. Overlay plays, I'm just using this one so you can see the notepad work as well. Breaking the Sun, Jazzer, and 2GB. You should have stop boys. That's the year when I was born. Okay, so what was the next game here?
When you knew you had won, how did you feel? What did you?
What did I do when I won? I screamed a few times, woke up the kids, smashed the doors a few times, hit the table a few times. I was overwhelmed with the energy. Like yeah, I woke up the baby a few times, but still, it was a happy moment. It was a really happy moment. Yeah, I did chill with my wife that was also following. And yeah, take few moments for myself there. Did your wife say? Wouldn't you like to know that? Poor baby. She wakes up during the night anyway. This time it was worth it. Yeah, and the Mayans, fun fact is I didn't plan to pick them. Like the extra tip. And I was like, I need a massive tip as well for myself. Let it be Mayans. I didn't even know where to put them on the draft. Yeah, what else we have to cover? Yeah, Arabia. Yes, I wanted to see Arabia. I said earlier, Arabia plan.
How much of the 8 grand is the wife having? Is she giving you any of it?
I see what you did there. Need to start lying about the price balls as they are getting crazier. And appreciate the British man. Yeah, the Arabia plan, the Viper thought, not go for the micro war, just bait that you're going fast Castle Age and just boom. I want to see if I had a chance, if I was not too greedy. I have a feeling I did have a chance. The map was solid. Safe-ish gold, decent wood lines, not so hard to wall. They did Castle Age a lot faster. I started to think if I maybe even went normal double range ballistic, I would have a better chances. Because his woodline was really bad. His gold was bad. Maybe I should have went full crossbow. Freaking Viper, man. Well, interesting way to wall. I guess it's easier when it's all visible. Okay, now we can slow it down. Well, I'm good 60% faster than him, but the archer number is the same. How could it be the same when he got double range of the Britons? So if I actually look, freaking Viper, man, they have the same number of army, and I invest into double TC. So at this point, I could have more army, ballistic on the way, and a hill in front of his base. That fight, well, was equal, but still. Now he's pulling ahead with military, obviously double range, and I'm booming. Yeah, I'm obviously kidding. That was a really good idea by Viper. I don't want to go into micro war with cross against Leary. But knowing that his woodlines were bad and gold on the best, maybe I should change the plan. The village number 5 I had. This is like when the throwing begins. The military number is not that crazy behind for me. But they like lose 5 crossbow here, another group there, and then he steamrolls out of control. Right now plan is working. If I just don't waste my crossbow. That's the well crossbow. If I had at home with the mangonel, I could hold for a long time. And villager count 11 ahead. You consider Franks for Arabia? No. Because the Arabia was kinda a throw game for me. Like giveaway game. I went for something different. Throwing the team I didn't want to play. And just go for the wins on other maps. Yeah, if I had those army there, I'm getting villager sniped left and right, and I'm still ahead. If I had my army, those 12 extra crossbow here, he wouldn't be able to snipe villagers so easily, and he would never get in. Even now, I'm like 7 villagers ahead. Yeah, the Viper plan was good. Viper plan was good, but I was too bored with my crossbow that I have to move out and just waste them. At this point, the game is over. Yeah. The plan was definitely good. Execution was bad. The mind game, not yet. That is Aiming for the last. How about going scrums instead? It's too big of investment to go scrums. Elite upgrade is expensive, and skirms without +2 armor are useless. Even ballistic against Britons. Against Britons, because he will outrange you, and micro of Leary will dodge all the shots. You need ballistic as well.
Daut was so happy that in 9 months or so we will get another little Daut or Dautette. The more Dauts in the world, the better. No doubt about it. Mark my words.
I don't want to talk about that. Let's focus about the games. The next one. And I did like this plus sign whenever I finish the game. I casted this. Oh, Atacama is left. Kaboop and the deciding game. Let's go for the Kaboop. Obviously, my original plan was Incas there. To go for the Village War. Something I did against Mysterio. But after Lyri got them, you had to switch it up and go for Bulgarians to actually stop that. Like I did against ACM. The problem is Lyri knows both of those things. And we learned during the series that Lyri thinks about the opponent and he prepares strategies. He adapts well. So maybe I should not have done the many times opening against Lyri. That was probably not the smartest option. I knew that he saw the games against STM. He probably knew that I would go many times and he will get destroyed. The stone is quite safe on this map, so I would be able to make the easy counter towers, right? And also it's straightforward to the middle, so many times will stop him. That's why he opened the range right away. Argo music, appreciate this up. Oh, and that's a hard in him. Appreciate the bit is.
Let's squeeze that win a bit. Great performance, I was so happy for you.
Guardian, appreciate the sticks. The €5, I guess. Thank you, man, a lot for that. Thank you a lot for that. So yeah, like when you open many times against range opening, it's not the end of the world. With Bulgarians, I mean. This is a bit of a fail. Shift click. Should have already had that range. I did shift click the villagers on gold, but it failed me a little bit. But yeah, I mean, this is so hard to do, like, and so annoying, at least for me. He needs to follow my army and do those quick walls on the way. It's so annoying. He did it so well. So my many times did not pay off greatly. You kind of still need them against the massive, because the eagle switch is always an option, and many times are solid against them. Quite solid. Even with full upgrades, they do decent against archers, but not even sure what went wrong here. I felt I had him dead, like that I had the lead. Then suddenly he got the castle edge and it was the other way around. Yeah, he had to chase me exactly. I was safe at home, even snipe few units here and there. The many times was not horrible, obviously. And this was the moment, like, I was doing the counting in my head, like, I did snipe few archers there. Can't he afford more archers? Do I need to hide my villagers? Do I need like scrums at home or not? I was doing fast counting about how many archers can he have right now. Like I see 3 archers here, can he have more? And end up he could. So the damage did decent damage there, for sure. And he did the armor upgrade. Not that much for the eagles, but for the villagers as well. So he can hold my pressure while he counters attack. So after that fight, well, more or less the same. More or less the same. So we are both still in the game. Just I kind of prefer my spot because of the Bulgarian many times. It's such a strong combo against Positives. I did not produce. This is probably where I lost the game. The stable switch. Yeah, this is where I lost the game. Yeah, it's so crazy that you can learn so much from watching a record game. If you asked me yesterday, I would not be sure where I lost it. Now I can confirm. Getting the stable out, mastering the scouts, it requires a lot of upgrades. It's such a huge investment. Like, if I didn't get this stable, the stable means 3 extra farms for me as well. Like, you have better economy to produce more Manitans. Just Manitans full eagles, Manitans full skulls would destroy him here. Like, even now, it's such a low numbers, because I have full upgrades units. I do okay. Oh, the new game is out? DLC? Well, I will wrap it here with a few more review games, right? We have Atacama and the final game. Then I let you guys play the new expansion. Yeah. Another stable. All that is a huge investment in food that he is banking up to click up. And they're not paying off, right? More Manitans would be a lot more efficient here. And like 2 stables, that's 6 extra farms that I could be using right now. I would not add back. If I would have to replay this game, I would stay 1 barrack, 1 range, produce Manitans, produce few skirms. Instead of stables, I would have extra farms and just click up at the same time as him with a lot of Manitans army to be a longsword instantly and take it from there. Then in Castle Age, if he goes Stingers, maybe add Knights, but yeah, that would be the way to go. Even right now, I probably have more farms, like 29 farmers against 21. His economy was decent as well. But like, I have more economy, and I'm not able to click up. Why? I'm investing into Bloodlines, I'm investing into Scouts. The villager count, I guess it's basically equal, considering that he's up to the Castle Age. Wait, expansion is not out, just the patch? Well, I will check that tomorrow. Already past the midnight, no time for everything. The blowing axe, man. Appreciate that. Yeah. This is the game where I felt maybe I'm out of the tournament.
From the update, you are unstoppable now. Cavalry Archer, standard and heavy. Reduce the attack animation duration from 1.3 to 1.15. This reduces the overall attack delay by 11.5%.
Imagine if that was yesterday. Maybe I would win the tournament. Dick. And Vero, appreciate that. Yeah, Cavalry Archers might be broken then. Like, they're quite bad right now. But it's still a big Mazi and quite strong. Guess we'll find out soon enough. I mean, I prefer to give it the loud to the faster units than to like the crossbow. Anything that stops the crossbow meta, I'm happy. Even if it's a Cavalry Archer meta. So yeah, I did snipe more villagers. I did have the Wilbur, he probably doesn't. But the army composition, I cannot stop efficiently anymore. Yeah, the pay was stay with the 1 barrack terms. Yeah, losing this game hurt me the most. This is one game in my head, I already had him beaten with the Thieves. When the game started, I saw his Incas, I was like, okay, I win this one for sure. During the game, I also felt it was going fine. My decision to go for the stables cost me the game. Yeah, now it's absolutely over. The Eagles are so cheap that he will just run them around. Always take cost efficient trades, and that's it. Wanna see statistics. Color difference. Well, actually better for him. More food, but a lot more gold for him that he can actually sell. That leaves us to the Atacama game. That one, I didn't feel too confident. Viper didn't like my plan there to go Franks against Laos. It was like, okay, Franks are decent at the opening, but similar to the Burbus against Humans game, when he was on timer, here I'm on the timer. Franks with an amazing opening with the horse color and the fast repairs, but as game goes on, the slab farm bonus is forever and he'll be having more and more scouts. I wanna see, like, at one point I won the fight and I was like 200 score ahead. I was thinking he's up, so I rushed the uptime myself and got destroyed by the scouts. I'm thinking, I wanna see actually, if I didn't go up, if I produce the scouts myself, would I be able to actually hold and win? Yeah, this is actually I'm really curious about. Yes, I did review the Koreans game. Yeah, sorry for not respecting the order of the games being played. I'm just like going on the order how I made the plans for the games. The dog slightly faster, not important. The villager number actually better for me. He probably invest into stable units more than into PC unit villager.
Why not Huns on this map? They have bloodlines, so you're better in feudal scout fights.
I was thinking either Huns or Franks. Yeah, Huns make a lot of sense as well. But still the same problem as game goes on, Slavs would be better. But yeah, Huns could be a good meh. Maybe I should offend Huns. Somehow my mindset here was I want to win him fast. This is like the confident moment that I didn't have too crazy against Larry. I was thinking if I go the same strength of the Silver early game, he will have the lead. Franks are stronger early game, which might give me enough advantage to take the lead and win the game. Yeah, probably Hans would be more solid. Definitely as game goes on. Yeah, I just need a second. Yeah, I'm back. This? Yeah, maybe you're right about Hans. Illyri did invest into range and extra spearmen trying to break me earlier, but because of that, his economy is kinda in the mess, right? Less villagers. He needs to do a lot of damage here. And so far, he didn't snipe my villagers, he moved me, my economy, to actually better spot. Better woodlines. I just need to survive here, not losing any villagers. Yeah, 6 villagers ahead. 2 fishing ships and 4 villages. I was in a good spot. The military count, not so amazing. But the spot was okay-ish here right now. Spot was not the worst after killing the army, I assume. Obviously, Lyri will punish this with the tower. Both have the same upgrades, but they have slightly better scouts with the HP. Villager count still ahead for me. Army numbers, not even close. I even sent for the another lake. He doesn't have time for that. They probably overboom here. 7. Yeah, 5 is probably the best number.
Palisade scan out, Frank's berry bonus nerfed, Tartar's extra feudal sheep are gone. Obsidian arrows are gone, Saracens, Italians are modified a bit. Dark Age walls are nerfed,
Oh boy,
minus
boy.
40% HP.
I think we will check the patch notes after this. Okay, this is the crucial fight. I like those changes. And Crown the Emperor, pretty sure the Prime Man. 85, I guess that's year in Europe born, same as me, amazing year. So after that fight, I'm still ahead of Villager, I'm ahead of Army. If I lost the tournament because of this game, I would be so mad. So right now I'm ahead actually. Right now I'm ahead. Because the score shifts so heavily for me, I was thinking he's up. So now I'm panicking. I stopped making scouts. I think I will cancel this one as well. I just want to get to the castle age as soon as possible. I cancel? Do I cancel? Yeah, I cancel. This is like set everything to gold to get myself up. Thinking that he is going to the castle age. I overestimate his position here. Just because he was moving me around with his army and all that. I was thinking he's much better spot than he actually is. Because he did all that, he was not producing the villagers. My fish boom is on the second dock as well. If I was producing the scouts constantly, the villager lead, the army lead I had before that, would probably win me the game. Yeah, that's a bit tilting now when I see it. It was in such a decent spot, man. Kazas at upward, thank you guys for the subs. Check patch notes after this. Yes, we will do that as well. And we can fast forward, game is over here. Fast castle decision. Actually, it wasn't decision, it was counterplay. As you saw, I was making scouts, and then I canceled them at like 95%, thinking he is going up. I was wrong. Yeah, and also no walls. If I am going castle edge, at least wall around the wood line. Please do something. Patch notes. Should we go for the patch notes? No. First I finish this. I think we watch the final game. And then while I'm updating the game, we can do some Q and answer.
If you didn't lose this game, then we would have never gotten to see the mad genius that was your Mayans.
That's actually true. Dax, Madrax, Fish is the 5-man. And Reaper with the gift sub. And the Mayan game. I still cannot describe the moment of the Mayan game. So this is the draft. I have Mayans or Khans left. I know he'll pick Tatus. That's his first pick. That's the best ever. I kinda right away rule the Khans. I have to play cavalry archers that shoot slow against Thumbring, crossbow. The extra ships do it the faster castle age. Khans are not an option. I roll them out. Only option Mayans. What do? I can open archers, slightly cheaper. I'll have slower castle age because of the extra ships he's having. The extra food. He will have the Thumbring. And he's literally with better micro and heal bonus. Archer, not gonna work. Next thinking process. Eagles. If I open Eagles, I know the way of playing against Eagles. I saw him play against Vilas and how he beat him. He will go for the crossbow with Tambring now. He will climb the hill. He will add a stable. 4 or 5 knights to be a mid shield. Hit and run. Destroy those eagles. Not an option. How the fuck do I win that game? But like, is it over? Will I lose the tournament without even fighting? And then suddenly it hit me like, why not just open plume archers? We are both going to instantly wall. Why just not go for the plume archers? That way I secure one side with the castle and can use the mobile unit to raid him. That was like the moment I realized I'm actually winning this tournament. I know he will not play crazy aggressive to try to win me the game early. So all I need to do is add few eagles and voila. After I realized I can have a decent stone in, I was super happy. Okay. Just rush those walls. And like we're so close and he's not trying to pressure me.
Shot it.
This is not Leary.
Bish.
This is the final game of the tournament. Leary would definitely try to pressure this earlier.
Daut.
And, at this point, that's it. There's the feeling that hit me at this point is like I just won the tournament. I already know his opening, and as you see, his plans still stay the same. He's thinking I'm going eagles, and like I said earlier, he will go for the crossbow plus knights, knights to tank the damage, crossbow to destroy. His plan is still the same. If I went eagles, I would die to this. And he saw I'm massing eagles, so he's going like that. If he saw ranges, he will go double range, so his plan is to stop the eagles. And I'm not making eagles. That was so good, man. Does he know I'm taking the stone? He does not. Yeah, it was hard to lose the mirror just earlier when you wall instantly. Hit the castle even faster than him. He even had second stable. He didn't know I'm going plume archers and he had second stable. He was ready to counter eagles. He was ready to counter eagles. This was what I was thinking. Should I show him the eagles or no? If I show him the eagles, he will see no upgrades and he knows I'm playing something different. I decided to show him to confirm what he's doing. Thinking that whatever he decided to do is too late for him to switch the plan, which is obviously true. He's not able to snipe a single villager. I have the castles, I have the TC faster, right? He's still only 1 TC. I invest less into army, that is better, and scales better. And better, that's it, like, it went exactly how it was in my head. I have same or slightly better economy with mobile units that destroy him. Quite fast, the garnisoning in that game was impressive. Yeah, I was fully focused, like, that's it, I'm winning. Bam, that's not my normal speed. I was like, I'm winning this. I just don't need to make any big mistake and I'm winning this. I got him. I can freaking do it. This is the questionable fight. This is the only questionable fight. I want him out of there so he doesn't annoy me. But his micro is too damn good. I mean, plume archers are really cheap, so the fight was not the worst. But they did kinda lose the numbers, right? The villager number 8 ahead. 8 ahead with the plume archers. He's still only on 2 TCs, right? Yeah. So I saw that he is not producing crossbow anymore. Obviously, they don't scale very well in Imperial Age, and also plume archers destroyed them in Castle Age. So why would he? He is going for the full knights, which is quite expensive, and don't even do that amazingly against plume archers. But even the fights he win, or kinda win, I think they were cost efficient for me. The knight is such expensive unit, and plume archer is not. Now once I cleaned the crossbow, I knew I can add some monks for conversions. And that helps insanely against the knights. The TC was ballsy. I needed to move out. Needed to secure the new gold and new wood line. I cannot go. I was thinking like first here TC. But yeah, the mangonel pressure could happen. Let's just go for the land. The village account. Then ahead. Then ahead and again with the better unit. Like when you see he's switching to the Eagles, that's a desperate move. Obviously realized the Knights are not stopping me. And it's a big investment. So now he needs to invest into more ranges, elite scrum upgrades, armor upgrades. Doing all that, I can just get another castle and aim for Imperial Age. You can see this is a final game. Making defensive castle with 12 villagers is not my way. Definitely not my way. Yeah, converting a single knight in those fights... That's like, how does he stop the knight with the scrums? His own knight. It's impossible. And on top of that, the plume archers are doing fine as it is. Yeah, bit of a miss micro. I think there was not a single Daut cast in the final. We equalized in the village number, but I'm up to imposter. At this... that was not a manly voice. At this point... At this point, only thing that could break me are Kashaks. That was the only thing I'm scared right now. I was thinking he invest into the skirms, he invest into knights. I don't think he can get the castle and Kashak number out. Something he should definitely done. He probably didn't realize how Kashaks are stronger. Like, they're paladins that are cheaper. They will do amazing against eagles. They will do amazing against plume archers. If he got the Kashaks, the game would still be going on right now. Like the Kashak counters everything I make. I would need to move to the halves. With the halves I cannot control maps so efficiently. They are slower, they die to the TCs, they cannot raid. The game would be quite different right now. I wanna see if he was even an option for him. Yeah, he only had enough stone for one castle. That's quite late. Like right now, if he had at least 2 castles and start the Kashak production, that's something he needed to do. But I'm already imp, he doesn't have all that time, so maybe it was not possible, but I think his only chance is Kashak here. Luckily he didn't take a like. Like Tatars do not have the paladins, so the cavalry will never be efficient against plume archers and the eagles, and that's his main unit. So yeah, it's only a matter of time now. This is like, I see 2 Kashaks, let me snipe them, it's 2 less for the future. He's probably moving to the Kashak, but luckily he didn't have the castle production there. He went full cavalry, and even plume archers are efficient against the cavalry, let alone the Mayan eagles. So now the game is expanding outside where all the gold spots are. That's my biggest goal, raid those. As you know, when you play the Meso Civ, and enemy Civ doesn't have the gold units, that's it. Trash units cannot deal with the Eagle Warriors. So my only goal was to destroy his gold. Making the outposts, like... Just take the forward goal. Like, I didn't care about losing villagers anymore. I overboomed. This is like a panic overboom. As long as they... Like, they all die, but they all collect like 200 gold. I don't care. 200 less gold for him. My thought process right now is just starve him out of the gold and I win in the end. But like I said, if he had a Kashak, that could happen, but against cavalry, they're not strong enough to stop that. And this is the game I didn't lose the focus even. Against Mysterio in the top 8, round of 8. On Atacama, when I had a huge lead in Feudal Age, I kinda stopped playing, lost the focus, thinking it's over. Which was, but still, losing the focus gave him some opportunities. Here, against Leary, I didn't lose the focus for a moment. Like, I was, as you see, no either villagers except those in TC, always paying attention, expanding. I didn't lose the focus for a moment, and I'm like super happy about that. Maybe there is still hope for me. Like expanding to raid. And mostly, that's the only maybe thing I lost the focus is constant villager production. With mines, you don't need that many villagers. But like I said before, the only way for enemy to come back is if your villager count drops heavily. I would rather have 20 villagers extra than 20 villagers less. Yeah. GG. Congrats. Well done, Leary. Good games indeed. Yeah, sounds simple now actually. When you think about all those games and how it went, the games I lost, the games I won.
Shot it.
Sounds quite simple. Not so easy to do it in the game, especially in the tournament pressure. But kinda sounds simple. Like if Leary is doing the overview of what went wrong, he would just say, instead of going for elite scums, prepare the castles. So he defend my raid with the castles and few knights and Kashyyyks. Get the Kashyyyks number high. And that's it. In Imperial Age, he would have like 20 elite Kashyyyks running around my base. They have armor of Paladin and they're cheaper and collect gold while fighting. That would be so much tougher for me. And then I would need to move to the Halbs. Then he can move to the Skirms or even better Cavalry Archers. Yeah, he still had the tools to win the game. He just forgot about that. Like, upgrade to the elite is only 700 food. 700 food to get basically a paladin worth unit that costs 40 gold.
Great job, Daut. Now you just need to do it again for Hidden Cup.
Angry, exactly, man. That's coming as well. That's coming as well. As long as I'm invited. It actually feels like this was a month ago, but this was actually yesterday. So much like feelings and stuff happening in the last 24 hours. It's insane. Shaman Veg, reach the prime. You would qualify even when not invited. I'm not constant player. I go up and down, and the competition AOC never been higher. So yeah, qualifying, I see myself as a favorite to qualify, but as well wouldn't be surprised if I do not. Let's see what patch notes bring us. Does qualification for a tournament help you? Not really. Like, when I make plan, I like to hide them as well. And after I lost to Capoch in the first round, Viper was basically yelling at me like, doubt you and you hiding the plans. Against Capoch, I didn't use any plan, basically. I was like, after winning first game, I was confident. I wanted to hide my plans, the future rounds. And after, I was so mad, like, I'm hiding the plans and I have so much to show. In the end, I might not even get to play. That would hurt me the most. So against MPL and Capoch next rounds, I went all out. I would just make new plans later on. I would not be sorry then. If I lose, all plans out, I don't care. Saving stuff and not showing everything you got just because you're like trying to be mysterious. Not gonna make that mistake again.